つも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよそれは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いたあの時見えなかった
Hello everybody and welcome to a new series I'm doing on the channel, and as you can see, it's Tales of Arise. Now, a few things you're going to notice off the start of the game. For those of you that have played it before, what you'll notice is that, for starters, the intro cutscene that you just saw is different from the one you should have, and for seconds, the menu here looks different, which I'll cover in a minute. As for people who haven't played this before, welcome, and you know, I hope your first experience of Tales of Arise playing through it or watching me play through it is good, because in all honesty, first time I played through this game, I adored it. Now, yes, I have played this game before, which is why at the start of the game, the cutscene like you just saw is meant to be different. It's meant to be a different cutscene. But once you reach a certain point in the game, the cutscene will change. So a lot of the stuff you saw in that cutscene is later game stuff. Like, some of the stuff in that cutscene, you won't see any of that until I get away later in the game. And it will confuse you a lot, because I don't want to spoil anything, but the characters, like, 'cause a lot of the characters look very different. Or some of the characters look very different in that cutscene than what they do at the start of this game, and you'll see how they get to that point later on. But it's no real big issue, because it doesn't really spoil any of the main story events. It just shows you a load of shit, and you're like, wait, what? How do they get to that? How does that happen? But, you know, stuff that gets revealed throughout the game. So, immediate things that are different. I have New Game Plus unlocked, and if I go to load game, as you can see here, I have this. Level 58 Alphen, which I'm not gonna explain why that says Alphen and that says Iron Mask. Neither am I gonna. 41 hours playtime in game. You know, Astral Energy Convergence Zone. Tarf Hall Helgara. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but you know, I'll go for it. Tarful Helgara. Helgarahi. Tarful Helgarahi. Yeah, no, that's definitely not how you pronounce it, but fuck it, we'll go with that. Renner, a world of deaths have saved Shion and all of Dana. So, again, you won't know what any of that means, but any save that you see there with a green star next to it means I've completed it. This has a star because I haven't completed it, but that's New Game Plus. So, let me, like, give you a bit of a quick rundown. So, this is in English, you can have it in Japanese, but I'm having it in English. If I click this, it's probably going to stop the recording because it goes to the PlayStation Store, and obviously you can't record that because of personal information, blah blah blah. But in the DLC sections of this game, when I first bought it, I bought the starter pack and a bunch of like level bonuses and shit. So when I first started the game from a proper new game, not plus, like just normal new game, I started off at level 50. I started the game at level 50, and I played throughout the whole game at level 50, so I was over leveled for every boss fight. Like every boss fight I shattered it, completely slaughtered. The only time the game became a difficulty for me was when enemies started matching my level, which is round about the section before the last one in the game. Again, I can't say names or anything because it will spoil it too much, but as you do get later on in the game, like, you do run into enemies at a level like 55, 58, etc. But I started the game at level 50, and by the end of it, like from the very beginning all the way to the end, I only got like 8 levels added on. So, and I did no side quests. So just story quests alone got me 8 levels in the 50s. So I'm not too worried about levels. I might have to level grind here and there, but I'm hoping not, because this time round I'm doing something different. I'm going to be doing every side quest as well as the main story quests. So by the end of it, this playtime, which is purely in-game time, it doesn't count your time in the menu, doesn't count anything like that. If you're paused, it still counts, but it's basically just your game time of actually being in the game, whether it be paused, whether it be running around, whether it be fighting, whatever. That is just your total playtime. The DLCs that I also have, like the starter pack and such, give me many bonuses, like cooking only requires 1 item, crafting only requires 1 item. So for example, if you want to craft a weapon or an item, and say you want to craft a new sword, and that sword requires 10 iron chunks and 15 astral flowers, or I'm just literally taking items in game that have random names and random rarity, and just to give you a basic rundown. But say you needed 10 iron chunks and 15 astral flowers to craft a weapon. What the bonus from the DLC that I had does makes it so instead of requiring 10 iron chunks and 15 flowers, it requires 1 flower and 1 iron chunk. It reduces all the crafting recipes to only requiring 1 of every item, making it insanely much easier to gain items. So instead of, like, say you had to kill a super hard enemy, like a boss enemy, to get a certain item to craft a weapon, but you needed like 10 of them, you'd have to grind that boss 10 times, and it's not even guaranteed to drop the item every time you fight it. So you have to grind it quite a lot, but in this case I just have to fight it, maybe once or twice just to get 1 drop. Once I get 1 drop, boom, that's it. Sorted. I can craft it. But the same goes for cooking. I only require 1 of everything, or 1 of every material needed for cooking. I can hold up to 99 consumables of each in my inventory, which normally you're not allowed to, but it increases the max amount of consumables I can have to 99. So I could have 99 health potions, 99 mana potions, etc. So I do have a lot of bonuses in this game that is going to help a lot, and believe me, you may not think you need it, but this game can be quite difficult without it. Without further ado, let's get into a New Game Plus. When you get into New Game Plus, it will ask you to do this. I don't know how long it's going to appear on screen. Yeah, select the clear data you wish to load. So when you complete the game, when you beat the game and you get that star next to it, you unlock the ability to go to New Game Plus. But to do New Game Plus, you require clear data, which I can't remember how it's exactly described because it explains it to you all at the end of the game when you beat the game. But obviously, I can't go back and beat the game real quick for you to see it. I could load the final boss fight and do the final boss fight and see what it says at the end. But I don't want to do that because obviously if I did that on recording it would spoil it for you. But before next episode I will consider loading the last boss just to beat it and then find out what it is so I can explain it to you more in detail. But it basically takes certain save data elements from your original game that you beat and then uses them to implement into a new game. Because as far as I know, and from what experience I've had with New Game Pluses, it's basically maintains like some of your stats or all of your stats or whatever, and just carries them into a new game. So I don't actually know what to expect. I don't know if enemy levels are going to change, the enemies I encounter are going to change. I don't know if fucking I'm going to keep my level and all that stuff. I can transfer my settings though. These are effects. These like 99 consumables, that's from a DLC. That's from a DLC, that's from a DLC, that's from a DLC, that's from a lot of this is from DLCs, but some of these are from, you can find relics in the map, and these relics will give you, like, bonuses like these, like double the combat points that you earn in battles and etc. Never have this active unless you just want hell, because you only take 1 damage, but you only ever inflict 1 damage. So if an enemy has like 45,000 health, you have to hit it 45,000 times, but every time it hits you, it only deals 1 damage. I'm pretty sure this is mainly just something you would use to practice, but God forbid, don't turn that on and go into like the final boss fight, because you will just create agony for yourself. Like, it removes all level gaps and shit, but you will just pain yourself trying to hit an enemy so many times. But anyway, I'll shut up now.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape: death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless! Alright, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
And boom, there you go. We are finally in. So, oh fuck. Sorry, at some points I will be coughing. Don't worry, don't have COVID. It's literally just a cough. Yeah, so this is the start of the game. This is us, Iron Mask. Controls are still the same. Yeah, we have basically nothing, which is sad because I remember I thought I had so much shit beforehand. The person you see here, you will see later. So much crap and now I have nothing. But I still have all my enemy info. No, I don't. Fuck. Alright, this is what I want to see. Oh, I can claim all of my shit every playthrough. Alright, boys, here we go. This is how you live life. Ready? Accept all and list. Look at this. 10% off in the general store, 20% SP boost, XP boost, sage, lavender. Those like, you know, leaf icons. You'll see what those are in a minute. Starter pack, you know, plus 5 level up, some SP, some gold. Let's grab that. You get 99 consumables with the grape gel, lemon gel, max CP, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll take that. I didn't know you could use this both times. And yes, I am using this because it just makes the game that much more fun. Believe it or not. Grab that, which I'll explain in a second what that actually is. I'll grab all my level up packs. I have to fucking, oh Jesus Christ, I have to keep clicking like X, triangle, and then, yeah, X, triangle, up X, and fucking, there we go. I should have claimed everything. Yeah, so now if I go back here, I have 300,000 gold. You can see all my items here, you know, and you can't actually see your level yet, but you will at some point. But these are herbs that you find throughout the game that are hidden, that, you know, for example, this raises your resistance, this raises your elemental defense, this raises your normal defense. Like, all of these just raise your stats to like shit. Now, normally before I used all of these on my main character, and I used some of them on like the other characters I play with throughout the game. But let me just say, when you get these, unless like if you're using all the level ups that I'm using, don't worry about like strategizing. Don't worry about strategizing who you want to put these on, because it's not gonna matter. So I can't even use it yet. Never mind. Right, this is going to take some explanation because somebody's going to call me out for this, and I know so. So, system, unclaimed DLCs. This DLC. This is outfits. Now, it gives you, like, a bunch of, like, Outfits. How do I explain this? Yeah, if I go here. So sorry about that, guys. I had to cut that out from the video because what you just like. You can see I have unkept hair and broken iron mask here. That's... I can't hover over those, because if I do it, then it, like, leaks the story. So don't worry about it. It's the best thing I can basically explain. So, if you missed it, because I will have to cut that out, but I'll try not to cut out this. So, yeah, you've got this. Beach Time triple pack. Right, the female one. So there's a male and female one for this, and when you get it, you can get this. So for a quick rundown of what, you know, you can basically change their costume, you can change their haircut, so it'll be different. So it'll be more like a beach themed. Now, something else it also gives you, which I'll explain this in a second as well, is this SP. SP is fuck, what does it stand for? Special points? No. I can't actually remember what it stands for, but SP... SP is what you use to buy special skills, or special bonuses to your character, whether they be passive or actual skills you can use. Which becomes very, 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 very useful later on in the game. Now, admittedly, I scrolled through nearly every DLC in this game, and I bought nearly every DLC in this game. Because, as you can guess, I bought all of this. Which it doesn't actually cost as much as you think it would, but it is a decent bit when added up. So, I didn't want to buy the male one as well for another extra, like, 300, 600 SP. The original reason I even bought it in the first place was because, for starters, I wanted the SP, and for seconds, I thought that if this was in the game, there was a section in the game that was more like a beach-themed area. And I'm the type of person that is highly, highly, highly addicted to OCD standards. And when I say standards, I mean the best way I can put this into any sort of description is, if you have a character in a game that is in, say, I don't know, let's literally take a beach for example, and they're dressed in like armor that's ready for like World War VII, I hate it. Because it's not matching the theme of the scenery, and it like disturbs me. It disturbs my mind. So I was like, well, if any of these costumes are actually decent, I'll use them. And if there is like a beach part of the game, I'll use them. There isn't a beach part of the game. There are some sections where you can technically count it to be a beach part, but I never actually ended up using them in my first playthrough. Like, I brushed over, like, as I unlocked the characters therefore, I brushed over what they look like and the hairstyles and shit, and I was just like, yeah, nah, no. I just didn't use them. So that was wasted money. But hey,
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
I'm gonna have to cut that out from the video as well. Fuck's sake. Already so much editing to do.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Also, I don't know how
Look
long
after
these
yourself, and there'd
episodes
no
are gonna
need
be,
for sorries, would
but
there?
I'll try
Now
and keep
sit.
them between 30 minutes to an hour. In all honesty, I think I might make this first one an hour purely because it is the introduction. It takes a while before you get into the actual gameplay.
Still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danins are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you?
If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young, and you have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
So what you could probably gain from the gist.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Oh yeah, throughout this entire thing I am going to be trying to keep like spoilers as low as I can. So if you see any random cuts at any point, that is purely because I am trying to,
Just like everyone else here.
you know,
So how come
hide
I'm
spoilers.
the spirit
In the
core?
bottom left you can see where characters talking,
Face
etc,
and
and I explain more as time goes on.
Worried about it.
Yeah, so our character here, Iron Mask, can't feel
I
pain.
should get some rest.
So you could like stab him with a sword, he just wouldn't feel a thing. Just a quick brief explanation for anybody watching this part of the video. My mum sorry, my mum came in and I was talking to her. Hence why I muted it for about a minute. But if you do end up enjoying this series that I am making, not sure how long it's going to be, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. It really does help out a lot and I really do appreciate it, and it also lets me know that you are enjoying the content I'm posting out, so I know, you know, what you guys are mainly aiming for. But time's almost up for us to get back to the gameplay, so I'm going to let you guys get back into that, and hopefully you do enjoy it. And yeah, stick around because this game does get really interesting, really crazy, and I really do love some of the moments in it. But without further ado, I'll let you guys hop back into the gameplay. Sorry for this. Talk to someone. Yeah, so our character can't feel pain. You can stab him with a
Wonder how many
sword.
people have slept in this bed before me.
Wouldn't even phase
Fine for
him.
now, but for how long?
And remember, the fact that he can't feel pain will become a
Tomorrow's another
key
day.
factor
I
later
guess I
on.
should get some shut-eye.
That it will become a major part of the story very soon. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I will also be viewing every skit, every cinematic, every single, you know,
I'd better head to work.
cutscene, you
Solve
name
that
it.
business with the freight train today, huh?
And cutscenes also
Great.
involve, later in the game when you get to certain stages, you'll be able to use R1 on your PlayStation controller, or RB on an Xbox controller. And when in the bottom left prompt, or bottom right of the screen, sorry, there will be a prompt that shows hit R1, or if you're on Xbox, RB, for a skit. And what skits are, they're like little slideshow, like comic book animations, which will basically tell little extra details of and like mini stories about the characters and, you know, their interactions as they go on their adventures.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans.
And as you could probably guess from the starting cutscene, just in case, these guys
Until the day I die.
are the Renans and these guys are the Zoogles, and they're basically that. Wanted to talk to me for a second. So Yeah, basically the alien creature pets things, you'll be fighting a fuck ton of these throughout the game, and those are the Renans that enslave the Danans, which is you're a Danans, they are Renans. Yeah. Something I will spoil for you, because this is pretty much common knowledge, and you'll know it, like, in a few minutes. Fuck off, Zoogle. The Renans also have another name, called Bright Eyes. And they call them Bright Eyes because Renans can use what's known as astral arts, which is the best way to describe it as magic. Renans can use astral arts, which are magic, and astral arts, whenever a Renan uses one, their eyes light up. They glow. And if their eyes glow, then, you know, one, you know they're a Renan, two, they're using astral arts. Fuck me, I've stayed up over 30 hours already and I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, Danans can't use astral arts. Well, yeah, no, Danans can't use astral arts, and that's all I'm going to tell you for right now, but again, I can't really say anything else on the matter because it does get a bit spoily. But you're about to see your very first cutscene, and be warned, the cutscene, animation, and graphics are very fucking different from the game, so keep that in mind. And I'll try not to speak throughout all the cutscenes, but be warned, if you hear my PlayStation family sniff on me cough, I really can't help it. Or could you mute my mic? That's a smart idea.
Zephyr, she's here!
The girl's nowhere to be found.
Mute my mic is never gonna work because I have to keep messing around with my controller every time I do.
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us?
I'll just stay quiet.
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You cost us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! We got the rebels! Focus on the girl! Shoot them over at the front! Take the girl alive! The event is expendable!
Armored soldiers.
Hope you can jump.
Talk about massive fucking explosion, but yeah. My recommendation to anybody watching this is do your best to follow the dialogue. Seriously, because it does a lot of the explaining for you. A lot of it that I just can't do.
To become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsath. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion.
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it. And you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Oh, well, they locked up
I need to go and
Shion.
find out for myself.
And yeah, her name's Shion. If you're, again, following the cutscene, Balsath does turn around and say, "Bring me Shion," so, you know, put two and two together.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name?
Jeez. What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renan, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renan soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renan, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. The scars are a reminder. Not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Fair enough. All I know is Balseth must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask! Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
So what does New Game Plus actually give me? Okay, it doesn't give me all my weapons, doesn't give me all my armor, doesn't give me any of my accessories. Doesn't even give me any of my weapon skins. I'm confused on what the fucking point is then of New Game Plus, but... I still can't fucking use any of these. How long have I been playing for? $32 minutes? Fucking hell. Let's do this. If the Bright Eyes arrest you and try to make you rat anyone out, you have two options. Either break out or find a way to keep quiet permanently.
Enemy attack!
An ambush? Renans are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Savage. Oh, by the way, you won't be allowed for every area in the game, and I can't actually remember how to access the map. I don't think I can access the map at this current point in the game. No, I can't, because there's normally an icon. But you can't go through here yet. Yeah, wait, what did she say? Yeah, you can't go out this way. Yeah, you're not meant to go through there yet. The story won't let you. You go through there way fucking later in the game. I'm on about end of the game type shit is when you go back there.
I just didn't know.
See, this is where you get your first taste of combat. This is where you get introduced to the combat system.
It's just a den. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Go on then, bitch. I could do with a bit of a warm-up. I haven't done one of these in a while. I don't need to know any of this.
Talk or die!
So
I already
much for
know what
playing
I'm
nice.
doing. Do I have any of my abilities? No. Fuck's sake. I got Rising Riven, Swallow Blade, and my secondary set has jack shit. Nice.
All right, we're up. real fight. Still, I have to do this.
Wait, what?
I won't go
Excuse me.
Go to hell!
Wait, it won't even let me perfect evade.
Die!
This man can't even fucking hit me.
Try harder! Go to hell!
There you go.
I have to survive this no matter what.
Fucking one hit. Oh my lord, I've done that before and I've never killed him in one hit, but I've never got there's the fucking map. I've never gotten a critical hit. I have done that before and I've never hit a critical in just one attack. Fuck me, that's brilliant. Yeah, getting these level up packs just really is not only a way that you can like go through the game quite quickly, but it is just like fun. People would say it takes the whole like thrill out of the game, the experience of like grinding up, you know, getting the stats, getting these stats and shit. But what you fail to understand is the fact that what you fail to understand is that this game is just fucking, you know, it's one of those games where you're better off not taking it seriously if you want to have fun. Just, you know, play.
Shion Beamer, I Maris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Volta.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
No, when you know the things I know, these fucking conversations you have at the very start of the game with her are just fucking funny. I don't need to know any of this, I already know how to play, and it's not like they could do shit to me anyway.
It's kinda new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Why did you help me?
These are skits, and you'll be seeing a lot of these, because somehow I've seen a load of these, but I've never even seen all 300 yet.
I've
Well,
no great love for
more than
Renans.
300.
Guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway. So it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself. That's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going
That
in.
is Shion Maris. Masked slave.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danons don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
I'm not sure any of us would. No, my art screen. I don't get to carry any of these on with me, do I? Fucking bastard. I can use that. No, right? No, okay. I guess I still can't use it. Zephyr.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
One of the best cutscenes you'll ever see in this game, honestly. Just raises so many questions, but you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out! Sion! Sion!
A blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
There's the more questions.
It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You? You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Yes, I know all these tutorial things. Yeah, there you go, level 50. A surprise system. Systems field guide, play records. 47 minutes. Okay. I can use them now. Yeah, right. All of them on me.